Welcome to the first training video of the web platform that we are developing for the reading and processing of traces produced by the IML PD series of instruments collected from drilling through trees or logs. What you see here is the user interface that is available for registered instruments at this particular address. And we're going to take you through some of the features now that gives you the basic functions for reading in traces and getting them saved, ready to start your actual processing. On the sidebar here, we've got a upload button which allows you to upload RGB or text files. The platform will read RGB files produced by instruments which have a firmware greater than 1.7 files, where the RGB files are in JSON format. If your RESI has a firmware version which is 1.32 or earlier, those RGB files are in a binary format, and you need to use the PD Tools Pro software to convert them to text files first. Once, as you want to read in the files, all you have to do is click on Browse, select the number of traces that you want to read in. It will read in up to 1,000 traces at a time, and depending on the speed of your internet connection, that will happen reasonably fast or reasonably slow. And tonight it's a little bit slow. And once it's read them in, it will then process them to determine its trace type and collect a whole series of summary metrics from those traces. And we produce the plot here. Now, one of the first things you want to do once you've read in a batch of traces is to save it as a project. And if you click on this button here, that will bring up a dialog which will ask you where you want to save this project as. Now, depending on how the settings of your web browser are, it may save this project with this name, RESI data _ the date stamp of the day that you're saving it, .resi. It might save it straight to your downloads folder, but if you set up your web browser so that it will ask you, then you can then rename the file however you want to make it different. You can then navigate to where you want to store that folder, that RESI file, and we'll save it here. And what we've done is we've just saved all of the traces as a single RESI file, complete with the summary data that it's pulled out and also the ring positions that it's detected up here. That's about it for this video. We will then continue with another video, another short sweet video, which will look at once you've read these traces in, what you can do with them. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.